Hey, welcome back to Matt again. My name is Rampage and this is Gaming News. Now before I get into this first news topic, I do want to mention that the reason why I haven't actually been uploading anything is because I have started, if you haven't been following my other channel, I've been starting attempting to start a Certificate 3 in Media, which has a subheading, I'm pretty sure, of Game Design Foundations or something. But yeah, so I've been working on that for 2 weeks. I have 2 lessons a week, so it's on Tuesday and Thursday, so that's probably, yeah, it's gonna fuck me over, but it's it's not really too intense or anything like that, but it's just my idea, I think is a little bit too ambitious for what the course is, and it is probably going to take me a little bit more time to actually, make it worthy of being a game, but, for a Certificate 3 subject, it probably wouldn't have to be that great. But yeah, let's get into the news. So obviously, I'm going to have a lot of videos within the next couple of days, just pushing out news videos, because there's been so much news that I have not covered at all, so I apologize for that. But the first article is Uncharted PS4 Collection's 1080p 60 frames per second makes a huge difference. So that's according to Sony's Worldwide Studios development head, Scott Rode, who spoke about the upcoming HD Remaster bundle recently as part of his appearance on the latest PlayStation blogcast, stating, "We talked about 1080p 60 that makes a huge difference in any game. I think you're going to appreciate, or really appreciate that," he said. Which, that's kind of cool. So they also mentioned that Rode confirmed that the jet ski scene from 2007's original Uncharted Drake's Fortune, which some considered to be too difficult, will not be changed in any way. Now, I don't have a problem with that, but I wouldn't really necessarily say the jet ski scene was hard in any way. I would say that it was just really stupid and it slowed down the pace of the game dramatically. Like, there was just stupid amounts of just explosive barrels just on the ground, or not on the ground, but on the water for no apparent reason. It's just like, oh, yep, these are just going to stay here. Yep. They don't really get affected by water at all. But yeah. What also kind of jarred my thinking about the game after playing it again, because I recently actually started playing it again, because I have all 3 original games on PS3 right now. I just haven't actually played them all yet. That being said, I haven't actually played any of the games I've actually got on consoles, though. Yeah, I wanted to start with Gears of War, then go on to Uncharted and finish those. So I started Uncharted 1, started playing through it, and started to notice a few of the weird sort of level design choices or environment choices within that game. Like, there's several instances where you just put in an area, right, that you have to fight off enemies that just spawn out of nowhere. There's one specific section when you're inside of some sort of ruins. I forgot where it was, but some sort of ruins, right? And you have to jump down into this sort of rectangular sort of environment, and there's water on the floor, pillars everywhere, and a few places to actually cover behind. And then just enemies just spawn out of the fucking wall for no apparent reason. You kill them all, there's another whole lot. Kill them all, there's another whole lot. It's like, how would they know that I'm in here? Out of all the places in this fucking ruins, they know that I'm exactly in here. Yeah, okay, mate. Another issue about the, or not an issue really, but just a weird sort of thing about the first game was the jet ski scene, yeah? Where did this jet ski come from? It's just sitting there. Just oh yeah, it's just gonna casually be a fucking jet ski here, why not? Some of the stuff like that, it's just I get why the developers put it here, but they have to sort of think, or this is what I would do as if I was a developer. I would be like, what was the situation where something like this would occur? A jet ski just wouldn't be fucking sitting here. Maybe the jet ski would appear there, or in that area, or around that area, if there was, or I'd believe it anyway, if there was boats, or I don't know, just an area where the enemies were sort of localized, right? And we had to steal the jet ski, then sure, that would make perfect sense. But because the jet ski was just sitting there waiting. Nah, man, I don't believe that shit at all. Like, I don't know why I never noticed it before. I really don't. But anyway, let me know what you think of Uncharted if you've, recently gone back to it. But, yeah. That's basically my experience thus far. I also want to mention that because the game is running at, or apparently running at 1080p 60 frames per second, if it is stable, that's perfectly fine. But, one thing that I really hope that they get the fuck rid of is motion blur. Like, motion blur in Uncharted 1, Uncharted 2, Uncharted 3 is absolutely dreadful. It is the main reason why I sold my PS3. Because I started to play Uncharted 3 for 10 minutes and fucking, moved the sticks around and was like, nope, I can't see anything when I move, so why the fuck should I even bother playing this game? I hate it when developers put motion blur on PC. When they put it on console, I can't remove it. Like, I get it. These consoles, the PS3 only had like 256 megs of RAM. The Xbox 360 had like 512 megs of RAM or something like that. So I completely understand. But fucking hell, for a PS4, you have to get rid of that shit. It is really jarring and it takes away from the experience. It really does. But anyway, the next article. I'm not going to talk about it much, but everything we need to know about Five Nights at Freddy's 4. Who gives a shit? Stop fucking playing it. Next. New Tomb Raider will come to PC and PS4 in 2016. Now, I have no idea who is saying this. They state Square Enix said today or announced today somewhere, but they don't actually source it. So if I can find another source for that, I'll link it in the description. But anyway. Square Enix today announced its latest title in the critically acclaimed and award-winning Tomb Raider series. Rise of the Tomb Raider will be available for Windows 10 and Steam in early 2016. The reason why I say that is because there's two possibilities to this. There's either one, that they're only going to support Windows 10 and none of the other OSs for Windows, like Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 8.1, no support whatsoever. Or they're stating that, Windows 10 will be supported for those that have it. Well, if it's that, then sure, say that. Don't be like, it's available for Windows 10 and Steam. Well, obviously it's going to be on Steam, because Steam is where the other fucking game was published to. It's just really, really strange. I think that there's some kind of, switch on there. Microsoft is like, yes, we should do this. We should make it. So this game is going to be an exclusive for a year and make Windows 10 free for a year. That's a pretty good idea, and make this game only use Windows 10. No! No! Stop. The only reason why Windows 10 should ever be required is for DirectX 12. The only reason. But obviously, eventually, there will be, a shift from supporting, previous OSs and stuff like that. So that either Microsoft or developers or even publishers will be like, nah, we're not going to support these OSs anymore. Even though they're pretty similar, there are some games that don't work very well on from Windows 7 to 8 or 8.1. Some of them are just outright weird. I've noticed with Windows 10, for instance, that games like I think it was Metro Last Light Redux, at the very start, firstly loading the game, it was flickering. Flickering textures. Yep, thanks NVIDIA for supporting Windows 10. Thank you very fucking much. I really need to make another video about NVIDIA, because they're really fucking pissing me off lately. It's just... But yeah, I don't know. There's just something that I just sort of wanted to take out of my brain. But anyway, the game will be a console exclusive to Xbox One and Xbox 360 for 1 year after its initial launch. Now, I also thought of something a little bit strange about this idea as well, because, seeing as Microsoft made this game exclusive to Xbox One and 360, this gets me thinking, because Windows 10 is only exclusive, not exclusive, but free for the first year, right? So if the game only supports Windows 10 on PC, then people are going to have to, or if they really want to play this, they are forced to upgrade from Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 8.1 to Windows 10. And they have to pay for it. I don't think a lot of people will do that, and they will probably, obviously, if this is like the first game and so many people want to play it, then, you know, it'll drive more pirates. I'm not saying that because of this game it'll drive more pirates, but I'm saying with that sort of mentality where you force people to have to use a different OS, that idea will force more pirates. Same with Windows 10. So if they didn't get the Windows 10 upgrade for a year, right? What then? You know? Windows 10 was supposed to be free. You can buy it. It is like $150 in Australia and $250 for, I think, the Pro version. $259, I believe. So, yeah, it is pretty hefty. But guess what? You get a fucking USB. Haha. That's actually probably the... And, you know, it's cool. What USB do I get? That's the only question that I want. What USB? But yeah, anyway, I'll continue. Coming to PS4 in holiday 2016, renowned developer Crystal Dynamics, a Square Enix studio, is leading development in the latest entry in the iconic series for additional platforms. You know, that statement right there means the world to me, right? Because we do not want another Batman Arkham Knight on any platform. I don't care whether it's on PC, PS4, you know, PS3 or whatever. No platform deserves a port like Batman Arkham Knight. I don't care what your stance is. Nobody deserves it. If they are paying full retail for a game, nobody deserves garbage like that. So I just want to get that out there just in case you missed my other video about it. But yeah, it's good that the actual developer, you know, creating the game on Xbox One and Xbox 360 is going to stay there and create the game or port the game over to other platforms. That is good. Hopefully they do a pretty good job of it, because Crystal Dynamics ported, I think they were the ones that ported PC. It was Nixus Software. Okay, so it was outsourced to Nixus Software. So they actually did a really good job. Whether Crystal Dynamics is actually going to stay there and porting over, you know, the original game from Xbox One to Xbox 360 over to these other platforms, if they say it, then I suppose it's going to happen. But I would like to see it actually occur, because, you know, anything can happen within a year, regardless of what they state now. So we just have to wait to see the decision on that. The next article is Bethesda announced, or just announced, the Fallout Anthology, which basically just includes Fallout 1, 2, Tactics, and Fallout 3 Game of the Year Edition, which comes with all the DLC for that game, as well as Fallout New Vegas Ultimate Edition, same again, DLC as well. But you don't actually get a full retail disc version with a case. You basically just get a disc or a code. I have no idea at this point, but it comes with like a square little like disc holder thing with a nuke that plays a bomb sound. That's totally worth $100, right? No. Like, at least for the first, you know, 3 Fallout games, like Fallout, Fallout 2, Fallout Tactics, you can get for like under $12 on Steam when they're on sale. And as well as, you know, Fallout 3 Game of the Year Edition, you can get that for like $12 on sale, sometimes even cheaper than that. Fallout New Vegas Ultimate Edition, $7.50, man. So, if I was paying retail, or if I wanted to buy these games retail, I would actually prefer to have the disc version with the actual case. That's the only reason why I'd pay $100 for this. There's no way that I'd pay $100 just for this, like, collector thing and, like, just, I don't know, paper cases. Just, no. That's just my opinion. Let me know what you think. I don't know, man. But anyway, my name is Rampage. Please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.